Okay, so this user asked a question about entering notes in compound time where you might get 3 eighth notes beamed together. So the example notation they sent through was this. So you can see we're in 9/8 time, and here you have an eighth note and a quarter note, and then here you have 2 dotted eighth notes beamed together, and here you have 2 16th notes and 2 eighth notes beamed together. So it's not immediately obvious how you would program this in PolyNome, but it is possible, and it's quite easy. So I'm going to change the time signature here to 9/8, and you'll see when you're in a compound optional time signature, you have a button here. You can choose compound off or on. This is kind of a global setting for determining whether the tempo will relate to a quarter note, or in this case, I think a dotted quarter note. So I'm going to leave compound on, and when I hit done, it creates a measure of 9/8 with 3 groups of beamed eighth notes, because this is the pulse in 9/8 time if it's compound. So then we're going to edit the pattern here. So we want to enter, first of all, I'll delete this rhythm and clear the sounds, and we want to enter an eighth note and a quarter note. Well, that's easy, but I'll show you the way to do this as groups of 3. Instead of a quarter note here on the left, or a half note, or an eighth note, if you choose quarter note and tap on the dot button, you'll see that these, instead of being divisions of a single quarter note, become divisions of a dotted quarter note. So this is a dotted quarter note, this is 2 in the space of 3/8, and this is 3 eighth notes together. So with the dot off, 3 represents an eighth note triplet, which takes up 1 quarter note. With the dot on, 3 is 3 regular eighth notes that are beamed together. So if I tap on this to enter it and then edit, if I remove this last one, you'll see that gives us an eighth note and a quarter note, which is this first part of the bar. And then for the next one, we need to enter a group of 6 notes here. So I'll tap on this, and then we'll edit it, and I'll remove beats 2 and 3 and 5 and 6, and that gives us the 2 dotted eighth notes beamed together. And for this last one, you could again use the 6 and tap on edit and take out this beat and this beat, which gives us this. I'll show you an alternative way of doing that. You could enter a group of 3 notes, and then we want to split this first note. So there's an option, if you tap on edit here and click on the menu, you can split notes, and that basically turns it into 6 notes, but allows you to then draw in extra ones. So I want to draw in this one, I'll turn this from a rest into a note. That gives us that. So the next bar is a group of 3 notes with the first one muted. And then this one, you could see we could do this with the split notes again. So I'll enter the 3 notes, tap on edit and go to the menu and choose split. And then I want to add in this note and this note. So that's 4 and 6. And then finally here, one more tip, if you long press on a button, it's the equivalent of entering it and then tapping edit. So if I long press on this 3, it brings up the edit menu. Again, I need to split this. And this first one is a 16th note, and then you've got an 8th note. So I need to put in this and take out this. And then this is a 16th note, and that's an 8th note. So I need to put one here. That gives us this rhythm. So that's how you enter notes in compound time. That's how you split notes. Another little tip is, for example, if I have this and I edit it and I choose split notes, it gives me 6, but I can't split again. It's not an option. However, if I leave this menu and then edit again, I can split it a second time. So you can keep doing that if you want more complicated rhythms. And another tip is you can long press on any rhythm in here, and it gives you some options to copy, duplicate, save, or edit. So if you save it, it puts it into the saved rhythms palette down here. And if you copy it, you can paste it somewhere else. So I could long press over here and paste. And there's another fairly hidden feature. Say you wanted to, let's put one more beat in. Say you wanted to copy this bar and paste it here. You can long press on the first item in the bar and choose copy, and then long press on the last item in the bar and choose copy to, and now it's copied all of this to the clipboard, so you can long press here and paste, and that will paste in everything that you copied. So there's some quick tips for entering notation in PolyNome. If you have any questions that you can't find the answers to, just go to polynome.net/q and ask away.